Hello, welcome to another one of Demon212's VC reviews. Now you may be asking yourself now, how come he says VC on some and doesn't say VC on others? Well, it's simply because I forget. Today we're going to be having a look at Streets of Rage 1. Basic story of this game is you're cops, you have to go out and stop bad people. There's a crime syndicate going on and you have to stop Mr. X, the leader of the syndicate. Basic story, not really winning any awards, but the gameplay, well, gameplay personally I think deserves a few awards. Really good single player, amazing co-op game. So just like Bubble Bobble and the likes, get a friend for this one. You can choose between three characters, Adam, Axel and Blaze. Axel has always been many people's favourites, but personally I prefer Adam as he's the most powerful. He may be slow, but what he lacks up in slowness, he makes up in smashing a guy's face in, which is quite fun. Basic gameplay is side-scrolling beat-em-up, so you go from side to side, you can punch and kick things. As you can see there, I've just pushed the wrong button, I was planning on showing you this later. That is the special move you can do. Once per round, or whenever you pick up a police car, you can call for backup, and they fired a bit of a rocket that fired a load of fire. A lot of the use of the word fire there, I notice. You've always got the same special, it never changes unless you play two, and then you have a slightly different one where the fire a machine gun effect type thing. As I say, this is a co-op game really. It can be played in single player, but you might be hard pressed to finish it on your own because there's 8 stages, every stage has a boss except stage 7 and stage 8, where stage 7 has no boss and stage 8 has every boss plus the new final boss. So if you struggle to beat some of the bosses on one play, you have to now fight all of them on stage 8. As you can see, that you can smash things to get items. Apples refill a little bit of health, turkeys refill all of your health. You can get weapons like knives, which you can actually throw into people and your friends. It's quite fun throwing a knife into your friend and then running away before he can catch you, although make sure you are the fastest character on the game for that. Because otherwise, if you're someone like Adam here who's really slow, he'll catch up to you and beat the living snot out of you. Pipes and other stuff, other such weapons you'll come across. Not a huge variety of weapons, but they're all great fun to use. Speaking of which, here's the pipe. As you can see, the pipe has got the best length, it's possibly got the best power, but it is the slowest of the 3-4 weapons on the game, so you do have to be careful using it. You can grab hold of enemies, throw them, pile driver them, suplex them, stuff like that. Basic standard beat 'em up things, that you know, the type of things you do in a pub fight, because what do you do when you get drunk? You go out and you pick up a guy and suplex him. Yeah, right. So not really that realistic, I know, but still a very fun game. You may be looking at this now thinking, why aren't any of the enemies have energy limits and stuff like that? It's something that the game was slated for. As great a game it is, it has got its downsides, and this is it. Something that it fixes on Streets of Rage 2. However, for the time the graphics were pretty good, the music I think is fantastic. And if you like games like this, where you can work together in co-op, where you can do special moves, watch each other's back, stuff like that, then I think you'll find the game rather fun. Basic controls are your jumps, your kicks, your punches and stuff like that. It's to be fair, your punch and your kick are all one button, but if you push both together, then you can do a backwards attack. So if someone's about to sneak up behind you and smack you in the back, you can kick them in the face instead. My apologies, earlier when I said it was turkeys, that's because on the likes of Final Fight and Streets of Rage 2 it is turkeys. However, on this it is pot roasts. I was completely wrong. Nearly up to the boss now, so I'll just quickly show you what you've got in store for you throughout the game. Every now and then you'll fight someone. This guy's someone with a big boomerang. You fight someone who's basically a Freddy Krueger rip-off. Not really the greatest designs for the bosses, but they are still quite fun to play, and they've all got their uniqueness about them. Some are really fast, some are really slow but really powerful. Some breathe fire on you, which really hurts. You want to avoid that. And also, steering towards realism for once, the large fat characters, it is rather unwise to try and pick them up, as they're too heavy for any of the characters to pick up. You will just flatten yourself, it'll hurt you, and you'll just look foolish. So try and avoid doing that. Personally, I think it's a fantastic game. As I say, great in co-op. It's good in one player, but it's better in co-op, as most games are. You can have fun, you can fanny around in it and just do whatever you want really in co-op, either hit each other or protect each other, or there's even a co-op choice at the end where you can join or decline the, join or go against the end boss. And it's quite fun if one of you chooses yes and one of you chooses no. However, if you have a load of lives, then it stops becoming quite fun. As you can see there, I forgot to mention them, little money bags now, just for points, bonus items. You can get extra lives, you can get other special moves, you can by collecting the little cop cars. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.